Alright guys, here we are on the draw. We have 4 lands, Serum Visions, Lightning Bolt, Dreadbore. This hand's pretty good, we're going to keep. Yeah, I don't know. Lands to cast spells, and Serum Visions to set up our future draws and early interaction. And then we, draw into something that puts us over the top, like a Jace or Liliana or Piank here in Nalar at some point in the game. So, pretty good. This hand could be pretty rough against, Tron, but I still think it's great. We're going to cast the Serum Visions here. If he goes like Goblin Guide and a Goblin Guide, I'd be surprised because he led with Rift Bolt, but I guess that's something that can happen. But we get to play the Serum Visions, and then if he's going to play like an Eidolon of the Great Revel, we can Dreadbore it and then hold up these Lightning Bolts. He suspended a Rift Bolt if you missed it. So we're playing against Burn. This means Scalding Tarn is going to fetch us a basic island. Guess we can't Dreadbore on our turn 2 if we're fetching basic island, but we're definitely going to avoid taking damage if possible. Serum Visions draws us a Serum Visions and 2 lands, which we'll scry at the bottom. So yeah, so now next turn we can like bolt an Eidolon or something and then cast Serum Visions. We are at 16. This is kind of a rough matchup, but we do have a lot of ways to just end the game pretty quickly. Tasigur Racing is a good play for us. Imagine he's playing Eidolon here. Yep. Another Serum Visions. Kill that guy. Take 2. We're 14. He has 4 cards in hand. Not the worst. We need to find a Tasigur quickly, though. Piank Nalar is good. Inquisition and Kolaghan's Command, both good. We want to draw the Inquisition next turn, I think. Yeah, we can Inquisition, Serum Visions, and hold up Lightning Bolt. We're probably fetching away this Kolaghan's Command. Inquisition is basically healing Salve in this matchup. And it can grab an Eidolon and be a lot better than that. Grabbing a Goblin God on the play is pretty good. Yeah, if he's casting things like Grim Lavamancer, I'm happy. Shard Volley. Interesting. Go to 10. Should leave him with not much left. I guess he could have Bolt and then nothing else. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well, he has nothing. Inquisition is horrible. I guess Lavamancer is better than nothing. It's 2 damage a turn. So we're hitting him for 4. And then 4 again, so he's at 8. And then Lavamancer will do 1, and then shooting 1 thing. I think I can kill him in... So next turn we play Piank here in Nalar. The turn after that we hit him. The turn after that we hit him again. The turn after that... So it's 4, 8, 12, and then... the Lavamancer for the extra 2. He's not really doing anything because we can just sacrifice an artifact. So next turn we play Pia. Turn after that hit for 4. Turn after that hit for 4. Turn after that. Four, 8. Yeah, so the Lavamancer doesn't even speed up our clock, so I guess we bottom it. I don't know what we're looking for, though. Maybe your mana leak. I think we need our opponent to draw 1 more land, and we should be alright. There's a mountain. A basic would be good here. No basic. I think we have to go to 5, don't we? I think we do. I don't know. The math is interesting. If he draws a Boros Charm, then all he needs is 2 spells to kill us. But if he draws 2 3 damage burn spells, then all he needs is 1. Other one. I don't know. You tell me. Are we dead? Not dead. I can kill him on a straight Swift Spirit instant speed. Can we kill him next turn? We hit him to 8. I don't think we can kill him next turn. Let's do the math. We hit him to 8, and then we hit him for 3, 6. No. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we have to kill this Swift Spear. Does it matter though? We could just Dreadbore it. 1, 2. No, we can't animate. I guess we can Dreadbore and then leave up instant speed to kill a Goblin Guide. Yeah, I guess we just go to 1. Does the extra damage help? If we put him to 8, we hit him to 5. And then next turn, we'd be able to animate Tar Pit. It's the same either way. We can hit him to 6, and then next turn, we don't even need to animate Tar Pit. You just hit him in. Math is hard. Draw another Grim Lavamancer. That would be great. That would be great. Mana Leak? Dreadboria. One turn, draw nothing. One turn, draw nothing. Please! Please! Yes! Yes! He's dead. I don't need to kill him, but I want to. Dead, son. The pain? 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I've done my math correctly. We have won this game. We stole game 1 against Burn. It always feels so good to steal game 1 against Burn. It's like taking candy from crying children. I love it. Alright, so we want Spellskite because it's great. We want Dispel. Thoughtseize is not the best. I'll bring it in on the play to grab like an Eidolon or a Goblin Guide or something, but on the draw, yeah. I think that's it. Rise and Fall is awesome. They play a low lane count. Hymn to Torek is pretty good against a deck that just wants to cast a critical mass of things that do 3 damage. Remand is poor. Jace is kind of poor. Maybe we just want all of the removal we can get. Dark Blast is meh. Liliana the Veil is great. Pia and Kieran Alar is quite slow, but yeah, he got there for us in that game. We could just cut the Jaces. Like Inquisition, if he's sending removal spells at Jace, that's pretty good for us, but he can also kind of just ignore them. I think I can trim a couple. Cut a Thought Scour. We can't really use Thought Scour until like turn 3 or 4, just because a lot of our mana in the early game is spent interacting with our opponent, unless we have nothing going on, and then at that point we're dead. So Thought Scour really isn't that great. One more cut. I don't know what it is. I'm only going to play one Jace. I don't want to cut a Dreadbore. That doesn't seem right. Alright, that's pretty good. He kept, we'll keep. A Goblin Guide here would feel pretty bad. Like if he goes Goblin Guide into Eidolon, I guess we can Dreadbore it. But we're going to be taking a lot of damage because we don't have turn 1 Lightning Bolt or anything. But if he goes Lava Spike, then I think we're pretty happy. Tar Pit it is. Wow. Yep, that's rough. That's pretty rough. Hey, Scony turn. And I guess we'll see in a second what is Tassiger. I'm never casting that ever. Okay, kill your Wild Nicottle, I guess. We go to 9. He did 11 damage with 3 spells, and he still has 2 creatures on the board. That's terrifying. If we fetch and then fetch, we would have been able to play Tassiger next turn. That was incorrect. Maybe we draw a Thought Scourer and it saves us. Yeah, we could have played Tassiger next turn. Don't think it matters because we would still be at 2. Yep, boys and girls, you watched me get my face stomped. We're going to 2. Like, even through 2 removal spells, he killed us on turn 4. I don't think there was anything we could have ever done to win this game. Game 3, I think we have to bring the Thoughtseize back in, just because grabbing, just like as an extra Lightning Bolt for a turn 1 Wild Nicottle or any of his turn 1 creatures, I think it's worth it, just because you saw in that game how Wild Nicottle and Goblin Guide did way more than 2 damage. And, I don't know, yeah, Jace doesn't seem that great. Pia and Kira Nalaar is definitely not as embarrassing while we are on the play. Preview pane, please. There we go. We have an Inquisition of Kozilek, but no black mana. But if he doesn't have a Goblin Guide, we can Mana Leak and get out ahead of him. Excuse me. I guess we'll keep. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to mulligan this hand. It does have Goblin Guy that can give us our extra lands. Dispel? Dispel is not what I'm looking for. Yeah, Dispel's fine. Come on, Goblin Guide, help us out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we can Inquisition, Serum Visions, take another 2. Or we could just flash in Snapcaster and block. We could take the Helix and then block his Goblin Guide. He can put us to 9, and then we have Dispel. He's got a whole bunch of mountains, so the Rise and Fall isn't doing much. I think we actually have to take the Helix. We're just going to trade the Snapcaster for his Goblin Guide. him having 4 lands already is good news for us. Jeez. It's a really good draw. If we hit another land, we're in pretty good shape. Mana leak. Yeah, we're gonna block. Lava spikes us to 9, he goes to 15. So we can rise and fall back our Snapcaster and his Eidolon. We go to 7, then we can cast Visions. He replays Eidolon. That gives us an opportunity to find another land and then cast Piankir and Alar. Our other option is just let him have the Eidolon, cast Serum Visions, take 2 from the hit, take 2 from Mana Leak. That doesn't seem right. Our hope is to find a land and then we can just drop Piankir and Alar next turn. Alright, we can just play it slow. Go for the throat, holding up to spell next turn, hold up Mana Leak, fetch a tapped land. We can just try and Snapcaster Dispel. We might be in trouble here. Him hitting the Eidolon when he did was really good for him. I think we were pretty favored, and then that happened. Oh, that's great. Yeah, there's no way. Ugh. We go to 3, then to 1. A little frustrating. Now, like, the fetch land is a dead draw. We're actually just dead. Go for the throat wouldn't even have done anything there. Yeah, we were actually dead when he played a second Eidolon. Because we can't cast the spell. We can't cast the spell on, I mean, we definitely can't play Piankir and Alar. I don't know. Maybe if we didn't put the Go for the Throat on top, and we just, you know, put the Polluted Delta, and just chose to play Piankir and Alar on that next turn, probably would have been better. I don't know, I wasn't planning on him drawing the second Eidolon, and I felt like once I could get rid of it with the Go for the Throat, and I could hold up Dispel, I could just play it a little bit slow and, like, you know, trade my Mana Leak for his next thing, and then play Piankir and Alar the turn after that. But him drawing, he drew both Eidolon and the Great Rebels exactly when he needed to, and yep, he got us. I don't know, pretty rough. As always, Burn is a difficult matchup, and I think this shows how, you know, trying to build towards, you know, this awkward, you know, late game thing. When I say late game, you know, 4 mana thing against Burn definitely counts as late game. Can be pretty rough. That's why Tasker of the Golden Fang is really important in this matchup. I can play it for 1 mana. I don't have to drop my counterspell shields. He can come down quick enough to where he actually matters. And Piankir and Alar is only going to come down on turn 4 no matter what. I mean, see, like, we had all the tools to win. We just, I don't know, we were just behind the entire game. Rise and Fall was definitely unimpressive. I don't know what the answer is. Maybe it's more Dispels, but, you know, we didn't die to his Instants and Sorceries. We died to his Eidolon and the Great Revel. But, yep. So, to recap, we went 1-2, which seems to be par for the course on these video series. I don't know. Every match seemed close and felt like if things broke the other way, we definitely could have won the 2 that we lost. But, yeah, the deck seems like a lot of fun. As always, I enjoyed playing it. I think it's great. Don't take these 3 matches as like representative of how the deck does. You know, it's if I won 3-0 or 2-1, then that would be like 100% win rate or a 66% win rate, and you know, it would seem like, oh, this deck is insane. And then, you know, so you can't look at that or look at, you know, a 33% win rate and think that this deck is bad. But hopefully you guys got a feel for how the game's played out. And thanks for watching, and we will be back next week.